Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name's Anna Marie and today we have an A Box of Stories box. It has been a while since I've had one of these, but I decided to cancel my Fairy Loot adult box because I have so many books now that I can't fit them on the shelves anymore. I have two huge bags at the side of my bed here that need to go on my bookshelf, and I have an idea of what I want to do for it, but that will be in another video. So this is, I think it's definitely a 2-book box. And I think it's the light reads option. I just didn't want fantasy this time because, you know, I've got a lot of fantasy at the minute. I'm kind of into my romances at the minute too. Hopefully we can get a few fast-paced romance light reads in here. So with A Box of Stories, it is a UK based subscription, but it does ship to the US as well, and their whole goal is to save books that would have been like thrown on the rubbish heap because they don't have as much publicity thrown at them as others do. Big author like Juno Dawson, for example, has like a big publicity thing so that their book is like posted everywhere and loads of people get to see it and that, whereas a lot of these books, they're usually pretty good but they don't have the kind of budget as somebody like Juno Dawson does. So yeah, the Box of Stories goal is to stop books from being destroyed and to give people who subscribe to them like an option of like the genre that they want, but not really like the option of the book they get in. Things like Fairy Loot, Owlcrate, Illumicrate, you can go online and you'll find the theme for that month, and you can also find what the book is going to be by Instagram pages and Facebook pages, whereas with A Box of Stories you never know what you're going to get. They're always a surprise. You just know you are getting 2 or 4 books of light reads, fantasy, science fiction, non-fiction, fiction, historical books, you know, that sort of stuff. You never actually know what you're going to get, and that's why I love A Box of Stories. And I used to get the 4-book box at the beginning of my subscription, which was like 2 years ago now. Wow, it's been a while. But because I'm running out of shelf space, I cut it down to the 2-book box, and because I was getting the adult box for Fairy Loot as well, so I cut my box down to the 2-book. And because I have almost a whole bookcase over there full of just books from A Box of Stories that I haven't read, I paused my subscription for a while, and now I decided to get it back again because I really want to read some like light reads books. So with all that being said, I will leave more information, like all the information about the box, in the description, as well as links to their website and stuff, so you can, you know, find it yourself and read all about it and everything. But that being said, let's get into the box. Let's see what we've got. Oh, that's something A Box of Stories does. They used to do postcards, and on it used to have like your subscriber reward thing. So it used to be tell you that every 3rd box you get a reward. So it could be money off of a book, so 5, 10, 15, 20% off, something like that, off your next box, or you get a free book. So yeah, so that's nice. It also says on the card that you can pause your subscription anytime, you can swap boxes anytime. So like I said, I used to get the sci-fi and fantasy box, and then I switched to the light reads box for a bit because I'm enjoying it, so why not. And they also have now like a build your own box, so you can pick the 4-book box, and instead of having like, whereas this is like a light reads box, and you can get a fantasy and sci-fi box, or a fantasy box, or a sci-fi box, you can build your own now. And in the build your own one, you can add like a crime mystery thriller book in there, you can add in a fantasy book and a light reads book and a non-fiction book, if that's what you want. So yeah, I've been liking the build your own box subscription, but this is new. They've never really done bookmarks before, but I think I've only gotten bookmarks with my Christmas boxes. So we have this, and it says like cloud, a good story equals cloud 9, and then on the back it says box of stories. So that's nice because I like my bookmarks. And the first book is Much Ado About Nada by yeah, I'm not even going to pronounce that because I will butcher it. And it says on the front, 2 exes, one chance meeting, a summer they'll never forget. And like, it's a light reads box, so it's under 300 pages. So yay. Will a chance encounter offer 2 estranged childhood sweethearts a second chance at love? Ooh, already hooked. Nadia Syed is stuck. At 29, she's living with her parents, failure, and mourning the failure of her start-up baby, which failed because of a double-crossing business partner. Nadia's best friend, Halima, is determined to pry her from her shell, and what better place than a giant annual Muslim conference? And did Halima mention that Baz will be there? What Halima doesn't know is that Nadia and Baz have a secret history, and in their chance encounter at the conference, that history comes hurtling at Nada, bringing a moment of reckoning. Will Nada find a way to let go of the past, but hold on to her dreams? Sounds interesting. So this is it's definitely going to be a nice romance, and I'm liking like covers with this kind of design on. The pastel covers with the character drawn people on it, and not like people on the covers. I've been reading a lot of books with this kind of design lately, so that is really nice. I'm really into my sports romances, so I might switch my next box out to romance and see if I can get something in that, like a sports romance will be in that. Okay, and the second book is Mouth to Mouth by Antoine Wilson, and it says on the bottom, a Barack Obama summer read. Alone on the beach one morning, Jeff notices a swimmer drowning in the rough surf. He rescues and resuscitates the unconscious man, then quietly leaves when the emergency services take over. But Jeff can't let go of the events of that traumatic day, and he begins to feel compelled to learn more about the man whose life he has saved. Upon discovering that it was a renowned millionaire art dealer, Francis Arsenault, Jeff begins to visit his gallery, eventually applying there for a job. Although Francis doesn't seem to recognise Jeff, he soon takes him under his wing, irritating him into a world of unimaginable power and wealth. As Jeff finds himself seduced by the lifestyle, he pursues a deep connection with Francis until morals become expendable and the relationships become even darker, leaving Jeff finally to wonder, should he have just let Francis drown? Ooh, this is looking like, yeah, this is like 250 pages. So, well, no, it's less than 250 pages. So this is going to be a short read. So that's good. Yeah, it sounds interesting. They both sound interesting. Because I'm more into my romances at the minute, I'm more intrigued by this one than I am this one. But I'm definitely going to give both of these a go. I will also leave like the Goodreads star rating in the description box below if you want to see you know, like what people think of them. Usually most of the books I've had out of the boxes, they don't really have many reviews, like between, I don't know, 500 and 5,000 reviews, compared to a book like this where it's probably got like 20,000 reviews. But quite a lot of the time, most of these books have like a really high star rating, even though they don't have as high of like as many reviews, which is always a good thing. So yeah, the best thing about a box of stories as well is both of these books were $8.99, which makes that what, like $15.98 altogether. I only paid $13.99 for this box, so you are also saving money when you buy books from a box of stories. Even the like most expensive box, which I think is like $24.99, it might be $25.99, I can't remember. It's about 25, 26 pounds. I was getting upwards of £30 worth of books in my box of stories boxes, like every month I was getting them. So you not only are you getting surprise books, sometimes they're books that will be a different genre than you normally read, and then you'll actually enjoy it, and then bang, you found yourself a new genre to like. You're also saving books from being destroyed, and you know you're kind of making money. It's like £16 for 2 books. Yeah, that is a lot of money. £16, but I only paid $13.99. I went to the Works the other day and paid £11 and got 6 books. I know the Works is different to like Barnes and Nobles and Waterstones and the Smith. Is it Smiths? I'm sure it's Smiths. You know, like them books are like really expensive. So having a box of stories send you 2 books that you like both sound interesting to me, and I'm definitely going to give a try. If you want to get a box of stories for yourself, I will leave the information in the box, in the description box below, like I said before, with links to their website so that you can, you know, have a look around it and stuff and see if there's anything on there that you want. But that is all for me today. If you have read these books, let me know on which one I should read first. I will try and fit one into my TBR. But yeah, so that is all for me today. If you like this video, hit like, and if you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.